And we live. And
Hey,
we
bro, the jersey is undefeated, bro. It's undefeated, bro.
Hey,
It's
listen.
undefeated.
Week three Kings, we coming to you live after the Big Ten championship game between Michigan and Iowa. And of course, we came out with the sounding victory today. Oh man, let's get into it. King will be joining us momentarily, but we just had to hurry up get on, man, because we want you guys to come in and get your comments in and enjoy this Big Ten championship that we got going on. Tyler, what's going on? Yeah, you first, man. We see you out there,
Bro,
man. Listen. Hey, this was a sounding victory today. Most definitely, we came and showed up, man. It's just a good feeling to be a Big Ten champion again. It's been a long time coming. We'd have been through some trials these last, I want to say, what, whew, 15 years, even maybe even
look,
more.
like the late great Sam Cooke said, a change gonna come. A
Yeah.
change has came, bro. Listen, man. The jersey is undefeated, bro. It's undefeated. What the heck, man? Oh man. I was watching through the week, man, and just seeing, just the previews of the game, and this one Iowa guy, I told you about him, Big Willie. He said he would be surprised if Michigan beat Iowa by 2 touchdowns or more. He just kept just talking about Iowa and this great defense, their great special teams, and Michigan's not going to be able to do this or do that. 42-3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now
Like,
I would give it to like Iowa defense did for the most part show why they were a good defense, and then of course with that kicking game, it was pinning us back, but we were able to overcome all of those obstacles. And then the fact that our defense shut them out the end zone with only 3 points in the game. That's just, listen, we should be number one. I'm gonna put it out there right now. I know we're gonna have some we gonna have some say come tomorrow because honestly, I think we showed enough why we should be no one going to this college football
exactly,
rankings tomorrow.
exactly.
No matter what, listen, let
But
Alabama and Georgia let them fight it out. But
right, right.
we should be definitely number one.
This is my thing. If the only reason why you're gonna not let us be number one is because you don't want to see an Alabama and Georgia thing game again, throw the whole system away.
Yeah,
Throw it away.
yeah.
Throw it away. Like,
I
I
mean, because
mean,
the way it's setting it up is that they're trying to get Alabama, Georgia in the championship game
exactly,
again. So
exactly.
I don't think that we should be punished because they're trying to be biased. As Gus Johnson just said on the broadcast, like that's kind of being biased that that we gonna jump through the round so they won't play in that first round. But I think we did enough today to show that
Most definitely.
that we should be number one. And like we said last week, me and you, Big A, we talked about Georgia. Georgia got exposed today.
Hey, everybody was on here talking about this defense, and it got me to the point because you know me, I like the hardcore facts, and I went through the schedule, and even everybody was on there like, dang, that schedule is kind of weak. Like,
And I said it. I said, you know what? Because what made you bring up the schedule? I said, you know what? Georgia got a good defense, but Georgia hadn't played nobody. And
mm,
everybody went in today thinking like Alabama wasn't even going to score a couple of
hmm
touchdowns, let alone take Georgia out the game. So more Alabama exposed Georgia than Georgia exposing Alabama. And of course, we're saying that Alabama is Georgia's Ohio State
most definitely,
because they
most definitely.
cannot seem to get over that hump. And looking at Georgia, looking at Alabama, looking at Cincy, I see Michigan having good chances against all three of those teams. That's going to be
Oh, most definitely.
in the college
Listen,
football playoff.
listen. If you see what Alabama did today with the pass and all of that, listen, we went against the the best offense this year, and that was Ohio State. Like, I
Right.
mean, no doubt about it. We went, man, Maurice Coleman, bro. You just sent chills down my spine with that, bro. Those who stay will be champions.
And we are
And
the
guess what?
champions.
This is another thing I want to say, right? Harbaugh getting $1 million for winning this game, and he giving it back to the athletic department, man. For people who, had setbacks during COVID,
Exactly. And
a
also,
million dollars,
well, it's
and
actually
he get.
going to be more because
I
he was
know,
in
because
the
he
he
gave
was
the
in,
money for the Ohio State win, and then he get money just for making it to the college football playoff.
and playing. So yeah, that's going to be more incentive. And so it worked out well for Harbaugh. Coming off of last year, of course, he was under the big hot seat because of that 2-4 record last year, and he restructured his deal. He took a pay cut. He was able to get some assistance and change some things out, and now it's paying it forward. Now, like
I'm saying it now.
he changed the culture around. Got some younger guys and got some guys in that these players can feel that they can relate to. He didn't
Yep.
stay
Well,
stubborn in his ways, and it showed with this Big Ten championship that we got today.
I don't know if you caught what they were saying last week during the game, right? And they were saying, with this coaching staff is different. They said it's a lot more teaching than a lot less yelling.
Yelling, yeah, exactly.
That's telling, man. That's telling. You play with some of these coaches and they don't even want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to play for people like that, man. You
Because
know what I'm
they're
saying?
old and stuck in their ways, and that was the thing
Yeah.
I was getting to when I was talking about Don Brown. Like he had some good moments, but he was stuck in his way, and him being stuck in his way, got in the way of us progressing when it came to the defensive side because everybody knew what he was going to do. He just said, "I'm gonna do it my way, and we're gonna win this way." Now we got somebody to come in that's got some NFL experience and come in and be able to relate to the coaches, and a lot of these players relate to the coaching staff now because they're younger coaching staff, and it also changed Harbaugh's way of coaching and the way he was able to be more approachable now, and it showed on the field, and it showed how these guys came together this year. So
Well, I don't
definitely,
think it was. But see, this is the thing, though. I don't ever think it was a thing about Harbaugh not being approachable because a lot of the guys, Harbaugh has the label as being a player's coach. I think it was a lot of other things that was going on, and like I say, he. I mean, when you got a guy to say, "Listen, I'm at the head of this shit, right?
mhm.
I'm gonna make some changes, but guess what? I'm gonna also make some changes in myself." And I'm going to. This is a whole nother thing they also brought up about this. Listen, Harbaugh played for this university. Harbaugh won at this university. He cares about this university. He cares about this program. This is just not another name that's coming to Michigan just to collect a check, man. He said, "Listen, I'll do what I have to do." Look at our coaching staff, man.
It was a definite move that's saved his. Honestly, now you can see that it saved his job because yeah, he was definitely under the after last season. He was definitely on the hot seat, not not just with with the nation, but the Michigan fan base. He was really facing some hardships coming back on him because of where the direction looks like the direction was going to a downward spiral. But while we're talking, man, let's get some shout outs to the couple of guys that's in there with us. Harold, what's going on, my brother Maurice? What's going on? D Matt, how you doing, man? Here's Johnny. What's happening with you, fam? Of course, Noma's J, man, always showing us love, man. We here today, man. We here. It's a celebration. Of course, once again, Big Ten championships, outright Big Ten champions after a beautifully masterful beatdown of the Iowa Hawkeyes. And they had put Iowa Buckeyes up one time on the screen too. I don't know if any of you guys peeped that. If you did, go ahead and put a 7 up in the comments. If you peeped, they put Iowa Buckeyes on the screen one time. But it's most definitely was a sound victory, and it puts us in a position now which we got to wait for tomorrow to find out whether or not we will be number one in the college football rankings come tomorrow. Now, for me, I feel that we've done enough to show that we should be number one. and Alabama shouldn't jump us. But of course, we know it's going to be some politics going on in with this tomorrow. So we definitely going to be staying tuned to that selection show come noon tomorrow to find out, whether we will be the number one seed. And it feels good to be able to come on here and say that we're going to be. It's a possibility that we're going to be the number one overall seed in college football ranking. We haven't had that in a long time, so it's definitely feels good to know that that's a possibility come tomorrow.
Hey, Big Willie and King, man. Y'all, listen, man. Uh, we we've been kids with this, man.
Yeah,
Kids,
most definitely.
watching this Michigan game. Saturday's coming, and we talked about this stuff. That's how this We Three Kings even came about because we talked about this. We talk every day about this. Man, it's just like, yeah, and you know how I was. Like I said, Harbaugh had a lawyer. He got a lawyer in Big A, man. I was man, it's gonna happen, man. Harbaugh, slowly but surely, man. He was bringing in the recruits. He was you know, a lot of these coaches was getting, they was getting, scared of him coming into their areas. But man, listen,
It's a different.
we here, man.
Oh, blue. It's a different
We
atmosphere
here.
now for sure.
Listen, we here, man. We here, man. We
I
here,
know,
man.
I know a couple of them bottles is mine for sure.
You know it. You know it. You know it.
And we gonna pop them bottles once national championship go. Hey, listen, we there. We there.
We there, man.
We are there, and it's man, it feels good. Man. I'm so relaxed right now, man. I just feel like I just smoked a nice stoogie and just sit back and kick my feet up right now because I'm feeling on top of the world right now. This is like I said, a great feeling. Like we haven't felt this way since we were younger, man. Younger
Look, I was
preteen.
telling the wife, man. I was like, I hate late games. She's like, why? Because y'all gotta do y'all show. I say, no, I hate waiting. I just hate.
Yeah.
I like to get it early, and then that way we can troll all day on other teams. We couldn't do that today. Like, you most definitely don't want to talk no crap in your game ain't happened yet, man.
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, but listen, this one, I would say, hey, it was worth the wait. It was definitely worth the wait because like everything contingent upon what we did today, and we showed up and showed it, and it put the national spotlight on Michigan, of course. Also, it put the national spotlight on Hutchinson as listen. I think he solidified himself as as the number one.
Hey, Lions fans, remember what I've been telling you,
bro. Just the destruction he caused, bro. Like you got your left tackle, your blindside tackle, chopping the guy just to slow him down.
Indeed.
You willing to sacrifice your blindside tackle just to slow this guy down.
boy.
Listen, hey, that was something. Hey, listen, offensive wise, man. Listen, we got some. We had some great plays on that. Oh, Edwards with that throw from Edwards. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Edwards looked better than Jared Goff out there.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. Listen, that was them big plays set the tone for the game early. Of course, Iowa, they did hunker down. Like I said, Iowa was no slack when it came to the defensive end. They really was stifling our run. That front seven made it hard for us to get off. But come second half, we got the 3 and out. We marched down the field. We took care of business. It was the same feeling that you got last week when we played Ohio State. And this team, like they said, is built different.
And one thing, I want to bring this up too, man, because like I said, McNamara came out. He was a little bit unsettled. You know what I'm saying? And then the pick occurred. I mean, you can't even count how many times this year where we've been in a situation and the control and poise that this boy has, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
After throwing a pick, you would never thought it would have happened, man, because he is so under control. He, like I said, he recovers some of the best I've seen in a long time, bro.
bro, listen. Do y'all realize what the team just did? I didn't realize this, bro. This is about to blow y'all mind. Y'all ready?
Go for it.
They scored 42 points.
Hey, hey.
You guys crazy.
Look at that.
That is crazy.
Talking about divine intervention. Isn't that something? Oh, they gonna go crazy with that one. They're gonna go crazy
Bro,
with that one.
And his family was there today, bro.
That's nuts.
Listen,
Wow.
Listen.
Hey, listen. I do want to go ahead and send out my condolences. I know my brothers would too. You know, the
Yes,
victims of that shooting down in Oxford. Glad that you know, they was able to catch the parents. You know, they tried to come hide out in the D, and you know we don't play that down this way. So we just prayers up, of course, and you know we send our condolences, man. And like I said, that if this game was dedicated to those who lost their lives, the young teens that lost their lives to that heinous crime, and for Michigan to come out and do what they did and put up that type of number, I know God was on our side. So most definitely, you know, hats off
and give a moment of silence.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, that dude, you know how we be multitasking, right? So when I seen the patch, I'm like, bro, they scored 42 points for him, man. That's crazy, man.
But
that's crazy, man.
It makes it that much more of a make the season that much more special now. You know, because of that. You know, that wasn't expected, but it makes it this much more. It makes it feel that we now are a team of destiny. You know, it gives us that, and then watching that Alabama and Georgia game really exposed Georgia, because everybody, like I said, we got on here last week, and I know I mentioned last week. I'm like, listen, Georgia defense, they got a good defense, but I'm like, they hadn't played nobody. And if you looked at the schedule, Big A pulled up the schedule, you would see like the SEC wasn't as strong as they usually are. And going into that game, watching Alabama just go on their run, and if you're able to let that boy, which Bryce Young, I said he's going to be the Heisman Trophy winner. We was going for Hutch. I'm saying Hutch for Heisman because he deserves to be there. But after the game that Bryce Young put on today at in that championship game, I believe he's the front runner right now.
Yes.
But it definitely exposed, because everybody was fearful of Georgia. Like Georgia was going to run through everybody; they were unstoppable. And of course, they get to the kryptonite in Alabama and forgot how to play defense look like. So it's definitely up there for us, man. It's definitely up there. So I look forward. And now we got time to where we get weeks to prepare, get healthy, get some more. The play is going to open up more now that you got a lot of these guys that's going to be able to practice more. Oh man, this is good. Listen, years past, we didn't look forward to the New Year's with these New Year's games because we wasn't there. But now we are officially in the building.
Bro, and that really just sent chills up my spine, bro. Like when I just saw that patch. And I'm like, when I saw it, because, they was like, was Michigan pouring it on, you know what I'm saying? But it was a purpose for that 42. It was a purpose, bro.
Oh, yeah. Chuck, I'm just asking this question. Chuck, yes, he did. They had a time where their starting quarterback went down.
Yep. He showed it in the playoffs.
In the playoffs. So, yes,
he took over.
And as you can see, that boy got an arm, man. That boy got an arm. Oh, man, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Most definitely beautiful. Listen, today's game, man, I know you guys is feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I know my brother's feeling good. I know you guys in the comments is feeling good right now because we got another week to where we can we got another, not just week, but another month. The way we could just we're gonna be talking our spiel, and they gonna get tired of us Michigan fans now, and I don't care.
We celebrate, man. Bel-Air, send us a check, man. We celebrate. We celebrate. Big blue bottles, blue everything.
It's all blue, go blue all the way from this point on, man. So now we're just looking forward to seeing who we're going to match up against in this college football playoffs, and I believe we should be number one.
We should be number one, man, for sure.
We're gonna know for sure tomorrow, but I want us to be number one, but I feel like we match up against anybody. In Alabama, they down to starting receiver.
Yeah.
They down to starting receiver, so that's gonna hamper them a little bit. And then Georgia, they got exposed a little bit today when you're not able to get to that quarterback, or you can rely on that front four.
Yeah, right. That's all.
Or when you ain't played, or you haven't played nobody.
You ain't played nobody. You just coasting the whole year.
No way.
So yeah, listen, we had to come on here tonight to celebrate. I know it's late, but everybody full of energy. I know I'm not ready to go to bed.
It ain't like we got something important to watch tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and yeah, of course, Swift is going to be out tomorrow, so most definitely we
nothing to watch tomorrow.
So yeah, but we enjoying this, man. I know you guys in the comments, man.
Hey, shoot the questions, man.
Shoot the questions, man. We here. Let's have some fun.
Man, we're gonna have some fun with this, man. Most definitely gonna have some fun with this. So, like, you guys, shoot the questions, man. What you think? What's going to be the lineup tomorrow? As far as 1 through 4, do you feel like Michigan should be number one, or Alabama should be? I believe all of us feel like Michigan should be number one. And we had a sound victory today. This wasn't like one of the squeak out ones. They didn't score a touchdown.
Hey, boy, let me tell you, them commentary, the commentary was really trying. They was reaching, boy. Well, they did this against Nebraska, and then they came back, and they did this against this team, and they came.
Did you hear your boy again? Did you hear your boy again? The world famous Ohio State.
Oh my God, bro! What? But hey, I do give him one. I give him credit for one statement they made. When they talked about the controversial call against Michigan State, and they said we probably should have been 12-0.
Yeah.
Yep. They said that's one of the reasons why. Yep.
Most definitely. But as you notice, if you heard the commentary, every time they mentioned what Iowa did great with the defense and the special teams and the coming back from double-figure deficits, Michigan answered the bell every time.
Second week straight that the commentary did that. What they don't realize is, bro, we ain't that team that you comparing, bro. This is our team. We for real. You know what I'm saying? We ain't these teams you keep comparing. Oh,
we're not
Ohio State.
Ohio
State scores in bunches. They ain't scoring in bunches against us. You know what I'm saying?
Iowa came back in double-digit leads. But we not. Yeah, we not Illinois. We not Nebraska.
Yep.
We are the Michigan Wolverines. Oh man,
and this is my thing, right? But I don't want to hear this. Before this game, Iowa's defense was up there. They was putting them behind the Georgias. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't want to hear this crap now. We put 42 points on them. I don't want to hear how they wasn't this, how they wasn't that. I don't want to hear it. And the thing is, some respect need to be put on our defense too.
Most definitely. I think we've shown today, based off of what that Alabama-Georgia game is, hey, we might be the top defense in the nation. Because, like I said, Georgia's defense was always based off of their games. And look who they played. They haven't – SEC wasn't that strong.
Well, and then the thing about it is they on the weaker side of the SEC at that.
They on that SEC weak division.
Boy, it's funny how the narrative changed, especially on social media. But you know what I'm saying? All of that talk about Aiden Hutchinson, this and that. And I put polls out, and it was a landslide. Thibodeau, and it's funny how the narrative has changed now. Everybody's saying, "Oh man, we got to get him number one," and this, that, and the third, and the third. Listen, man, one thing you got to understand about college football: when you comparing players, you have to go and see who these players is putting these numbers up against. You know what I'm saying? Big players make big plays in big games. And that is Aiden Hutchinson, bro. He ain't going out here getting his ass whooped by Utah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And listen, and then one of the commentators said today, which I agree with, he's like a younger Jared Allen.
Yeah.
That's
good. But this is the thing, right? Y'all heard it first here with us early in the season when we did the team by team comparison with Aiden Hutchinson and Thibodeau. We told you, listen, they got similar teams. They got teams that they played together. You know what I'm saying? One of those was Washington. I don't care what Washington record is, but they got some tackles that's projected to be first round talent. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, he definitely showed up and showed out. Defense today definitely showed up and showed out. Offense got us excited early, and
look, check this out. This is another thing. Oregon beat Ohio State without Thibodeau.
That is true.
I'm not really this. I don't know what I'm gonna say if Hutchinson not on that field when we play Ohio State.
Well, you know, a lot of people always, you know, they think Oregon, they automatically just think Thibodeau, bro. Like Sewell ain't there. You know what I'm saying, on that defense.
But see, you know, a lot of, like I said, a lot of what they with Thibodeau, what it was is what he did, you know, last season, going in the end of last season and going into that Pac-12 championship game when he got all those sacks. So yeah, the hype train was real because in the beginning of the season, you know, that's, you know, where it was. And of course, we didn't get a chance to see Hutchinson last year because he was hurt. But as the season went on this year, you've seen the difference. You've seen the work Hutchinson put in, and you see the outcome of what he did. Like they said, man, the boy got a nonstop motor. When was the last time we seen a player on the Lions that had a motor like that? Have we ever?
What? Not since Sue?
Sue was a thug.
Hey,
he was a damn thug, man.
Sue could have played in the 70s, bro.
Yeah, Sue a dog, bro.
Yeah, he definitely could. He definitely played in the wrong era. For sure.
He might have stepped on a few people, but he a dog.
I'm a dog.
But hey, you know what? You know, and this was another thing. You know, when we was on here and everybody kept talking about Georgia defense and was saying I was sounding crazy, but you know, we pulled up the dang on schedule. Their first game is they played Clemson at the beginning of the season, and that score was 10-3.
Yeah.
Then they went against UAB. After they beat them 56-7, and then they played South Carolina. Then they played Vanderbilt.
And then you look at it, for instance, when we was getting ready to go up against Ohio State, you look at Mr. Stat Patty Pat,
right.
You know what I'm saying, playing quarterback over there. So, you know, man, like I said.
That's I mean, when you just look at their schedule, you got Clemson, Georgia played 10-3, UAB 50-67, South Carolina 40-13, Vanderbilt 60-0, Arkansas. This was the first. Well, I guess Clemson was ranked at the beginning.
In the beginning,
so we see how that went. But then you go into Arkansas, which Arkansas was ranked number 8, and they was 37-0. Then you go play Auburn, who was 34-10. Then you play Kentucky, which was 30-13. Then you play Florida, which was 34-7. Then you play Missouri, which was 43-6. Then you play Tennessee. Now this is at the end of the season.
None of these teams had a significant offensive problem,
right? And then you
like
play
Alabama
Tennessee,
did today.
You play Tennessee, which was 41-17. Then you play East Carolina, 56-7. Then you play Georgia Tech. They didn't play no offensive threat.
and they showed up today. They
Yeah,
showed up today because Alabama, when Bryce Young had time in that pocket, he was airing it out.
right.
And of course, Georgia's offense couldn't
And
keep
they
up.
good.
But shout out to Brock Bowers, man. That tight end over there, Georgia, man. That man is a beast.
Yeah, but when you got,
He was their whole
and I
offense.
was about to say that when you got to depend on your tight end, you in trouble.
And he showed up and showed out. Listen, I don't
That was
know.
like Iowa today.
Listen, I
That
don't
was
know.
Iowa today.
Yeah, it was because that's all they was getting to was their tight ends. That's all it was throwing to. But that's Iowa's MO is they depend heavily on their tight ends. That's why they're not a big, fast-paced type of offense because a lot of their scheme is, tight end based.
Right.
It was so funny to see them to try to do tempo, bro.
Well, they didn't. You gonna do tempo with tight ends, man? I don't know how that was gonna work out, man.
Hey
But
man, the Michigan hits started to add up, man. Them boys started getting slower and slower and slower. They kept saying, "Oh, Goodson, look, 2 yard runs. Those are like body punches and body blow." Yeah, get out of here, man.
get out of here. So real quick, I just want to make sure we give a shout out to our sponsor, man, Culture Detroit, located on the Avenue of Fashion on Livernois, 19327 Livernois. They are our official sponsor of We Three Kings. Go to their location for all your exclusive sneaker needs. You can buy, sell, trade. They have some great deals there. So once again, we we Three Kings sponsor Culture Detroit. Man,
Listen, Coach of Detroit, they're doing pre-orders for the Cool Gray 11s. They're $325, $50 to hold your spot, whatever size you need. Uh, Go down there and holler at Culture, man. They get you whatever shoe you need, whatever sneaker clothing line you need, from the Supreme to the Babe to the Essentials to the Fear of God. Rest in peace, Virgil.
yes.
Off white, that I mean, they got it all. They got it all.
Most
So
definitely, man.
holler at them,
Listen,
man.
guys,
Tell
go
them
ahead
we
and
three
holler.
kings sent you.
Tell them we Three Kings sent you for sure. But yeah, man, this was definitely, man, it was definitely worth the wait. Like I said, I agree with you, Big A, man, because it made my night, but it would damn sure would have made my day if we didn't got this game in early, man. Because we didn't have more time to be, going through the streets and and yelling it out. But it's late now, so folks is gonna be asleep. But we're gonna be yelling tomorrow too, because this is gonna be ongoing. I know they're gonna hate us, Michigan fans, because we've been waiting so long to get back at this point to where we talking our ish,
Man.
and now we can.
Listen, you had the one dude I was telling you about, the Iowa guy. He was saying, "I'm not sure Michigan's going to travel." Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
Did you hear
Like,
about the couple who came from Alaska to come down here to Indy to watch this game? We got alumni
dude,
all
listen,
over the world, man.
All over the
this
world.
out. Dude, I was at work, right? I'm filling up my gas truck, right? I mean my company truck, and I just hear "Go Blue" because I'm representing that work. I got my hat on and all that, right? I hear "Go Blue, Go Blue." I look. I'm like, "Oh man, you from Michigan?" He like, "Nah, man, I'm born and raised here in Los Alamos, New Mexico." And I was like, "You a Michigan fan?" He like, "How can you not be the winning the school in history?" I mean, he started breaking it down. This is a dude from Los Alamos, New Mexico, bro. Like, I'm like, what?
Boy.
Listen,
I'm
that
like, what?
that block M and them wing helmets go a long way. And
Man,
you heard it tonight. When they introduced Iowa, you heard all them boos rain across the arena. Like Michigan was gonna be in there deep.
no, the dude gonna say, "Well, I'm not sure because I know they had just played the Ohio State game, and I know those tickets were pretty expensive." The dude was like, "Dude, Michigan got, if not the richest fan base, and Michigan's been waiting on a Big Ten, a trip to Indianapolis for so long." And dude, you just saw it, bro. Just look at the intro, bro. We got Hall of Famer Charles Woodson, bro. Y'all claim the fame as a dude that's on steroids on a soap opera WWE, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, dude. This is the guy that's narrating y'all stuff, man.
Come
Come on, bro.
Leave Big E alone.
And this is another thing. And the dude gonna talk about this was more like a home game for Iowa. This how you don't know football history. Jim Harbaugh's name is in that ring of honor in Indianapolis.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Right.
Come on, man.
Oh, for sure. Hey, 313 top course, man. Aluminum
Exactly.
the aluminum go a long way.
Hey,
Yes, indeed, brother. Yes,
aluminum,
indeed.
bro.
Yeah, man. Listen.
Number one in aluminum.
Yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
man. But yeah, listen, we enjoying ourselves tonight with you guys, man. Thank y'all for coming joining us in, man. We celebrate. This is a celebration.
Yeah, man. And appreciate you, Nomas, for retweeting us on Twitter, man. If y'all get an opportunity, share this on y'all social media outlets.
Appreciate that, no.
Subscribe, share it, donate. Listen, we here, man.
Yeah.
We are here, definitely, man. We enjoying this time, man. So we definitely gonna be looking forward to tomorrow to this selection show, which we haven't had a chance to since they had the college football playoff to be in the midst, not just in the midst, but potentially being number one. Of course, that's going to be the biggest topic, biggest debate of who should be number one, Alabama or Michigan.
Well, see, you know what, man, this is what we'll do. We'll do this. Listen, man, let's just be honest about it. There's really nothing to talk about with the Lions, to be honest. So tomorrow we can come on here and do a reaction. We can do a reaction in our live as we talk Michigan, man. Do a reaction. We'll talk to Michigan and Pistons tomorrow for the pod. But yeah, like I said, really nothing to talk about with the Lions. So let's just look forward to that.
Yeah, we definitely, after the show, we're going to go on earlier tomorrow, man, because, that's going to be the big topic of discussion. We want you guys to make sure y'all tuning in. Of course, we're going to let you guys know when we're jumping on. Tune in, give y'all opinions, give y'all comments, questions. Hey, listen, we here, man.
We here, man.
Like we are here, man. And it feels relaxing. I'm going to sleep good tonight, man.
Yeah, like I said, we in a city right now where our 4 major sports teams are all in rebuild mode. So when our college teams is doing good in the state, man, it's just refreshing for everybody. Especially when Michigan is doing good, it's just good for everybody, man.
It does. It just seems like, because to me, Michigan is especially Michigan football has always been the staple sports program in Michigan.
Hey, look like you digging up something over
right there. For me,
because dude, they done already started this whole thing with the Alabama should be number one. Talking about they got 5 top 25 wins and Michigan only got 2, but it's like y'all lost to an unranked team,
right?
Like, at the time they played,
and had some near losses,
so right? Like, and then that's my thing, right? So here go they teams. That Alabama, they're ranked teams, right? The first team, Miami. Where's Miami right now?
No longer ranked.
Oh, okay. Florida. Where's Florida right now?
No longer ranked.
Okay. Ole Miss. I think they're still up there. They're still in.
They're ranked, yeah, but they're in the back end. But go ahead.
Yeah. Arkansas.
I don't think they're ranked
no more. So it's like, okay, y'all beat Georgia, but then you lost to an unranked team. You almost lost to LSU. And you almost lost to Auburn.
Yep. Like, come on. And Auburn should have won that game.
Right.
If Auburn running back didn't let them drag them out of bounds, that game was over.
Over with.
So, hey, listen, we're going to get into it tomorrow, man. We're going to definitely get into it tomorrow.
Bring y'all notes tomorrow.
Yeah, because Big A going to be ready tomorrow. We gonna pull some stats, man. We going to do some things, and we going to be ready for y'all.
Yeah, we definitely making a pull for number one, because, listen, the Big Ten conference was a much tougher conference than the SEC was this year on both sides, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So that needs to play a factor. But, of course, like I said, they're going by which I give them. You got to give Alabama that much credit because they've always come through. So I guess they're going to lean on that. But listen to say that we should get number one because you don't want Georgia and Alabama to play again. Which, if you do it the way they're thinking about doing it, they're going to potentially have them playing in the championship game again. And watching what they did, like, do we really want to see another Georgia and Alabama game in the championship as opposed in the first round? I'm just saying,
Right.
like, give us a chance. Like, listen, this SEC bias needs to stop.
Yeah, it really does, man.
Yep. It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
And I did too, Harold. Man, we was looking forward to that because we didn't want to see Alabama in the playoffs again anyway. So we was hoping Georgia would take care of business. So we had them about it. And it would be nice to have a year without Alabama floating around in the playoffs. But of course, the SEC weak and the teams in the SEC couldn't take care of business. None of them could, besides Texas A&M. LSU, Auburn, Georgia all had opportunities to take care of business, and none of them did. I think somebody made a call down there to the team, like, wait a minute now. We ain't paying y'all to beat Alabama. We need Alabama to go on through. So it's most definitely going to be a topic of discussion tomorrow. But I look forward to it, man. We're going to jump into that tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, man. We just wanted to get on after the game. Big Ten champions. I'm saying it now. Harbaugh, National Coach of the Year, Big Ten. You can keep your little rinky-dink Big Ten Coach of the Year award. Harbaugh going for Big Dog Trophy.
Indeed. Listen. Good night. Go Blue. Hail to the victors. We're going to see y'all guys tomorrow, man. Salute. We Three Kings, man. We out.
55 Creed.
Oh, man.